what's going on? Here's the deal. We had a conversation in private going back and forth about our baby boy.
Yeah.
And I really did think it was a private conversation that we would never talk about on video. Yet
because we're so private.
Yet my
I'm sorry.
girl this morning decided to talk about it on the radio. And so now it's public, and we may as well make it public on our channel because it is our baby boy that we're talking about.
Right, your vote.
So here's the deal. Kind of taboo, I think. Should the baby be circumcised or not? Doctor asked us about that, and I'm like, yeah.
When you're having a baby boy, they give you you have to sign off on paperwork for that. So you have to have these discussions already.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, duh. A little too much information. My son is, my second son will be, right? Done deal. I'll sign off on it. Done.
I felt so bad. I'm like, so wait. They pop out and then they start carving into him like a pumpkin.
You felt bad?
Like, I just made that. like what the hell?
I promise you it's less painful.
I just grew that.
To do it as a little newborn than to do it as like a 23-year-old man.
I don't know.
I know. Trust me, I know.
But you don't know because you didn't have it done as a 23-year-old man.
I did have a circumcision done when I was a little baby. I mean, I have no recollection of it. My son has no recollection of it. The babies won't remember if. I'm sure it's painful. I'm not gonna lie, but sort of like shots and stuff.
That has to be more painful. I feel guilt. I feel like, oh my God, it's got to come through a very tight canal. It's going to experience all these things.
Right.
A lot of people hasn't seen those before.
Yeah.
And then they're just going to start stepping it. He's going to hate me.
He's not going to know.
He's going to think I'm the worst person ever.
It's just part of life. Like, you come out.
I feel so bad. But then I was just wondering. So I felt like, hey, I was asking you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the deal when you don't do it?
Yeah.
And
I have no idea.
But I had figured that you'd probably seen a lot of them in your life.
You thought that I've seen a lot of things in my life, is what you truly thought.
Oh, probably a lot of them.
No, nothing. Here's the deal. You said this to me, and I'm like, what do you think I do? First off, you said showers in like high school. Okay?
I was like, okay, but you played sports forever.
So let me say that.
Locker rooms.
So locker rooms, I've never been in a locker room for my sports that were guys were naked ever. We never had that. We never had to shower with other guys. My school didn't do that. And honestly,
gyms?
Never. I never had a shower. I've never showered naked with other dudes in my life. So no, I have not seen a lot of things. And you go to the bathroom, you don't ever look at other guys.
Urinals they're just there.
You don't look at other dudes.
Isn't there like a trough at Wrigley though?
Yeah, but
there's not even separators, right?
Well, first of all, I don't go to the troughs because I'm uncomfortable with it.
So you go into a stall?
But no, urinal. I go to a urinal.
And they have both.
Yeah, they have both now. We've evolved. Wrigley Field has evolved.
I don't know.
But they have like dividers and urinals, so you should never look over next to you.
Well, isn't it natural when somebody walks up next to you to be like, oh, well,
no,
like for a set?
It's not natural. you're a big talker, so maybe for you it's natural.
But somebody walks up on you, it's natural to turn.
They walk next to you going to their urinal, and I never peek,
How much space is there between urinals?
Most urinals have dividers. So like you don't you're in your own space and you're looking straight. Honestly, here's some urinal etiquette for anybody watching. You go to the urinal, you unstrap or whatever, and you look straight ahead. You look straight. You don't even look down. You don't look to the side. You look straight ahead until you're done, and then you zip up.
No, you should always be aware of your surroundings. What if you get robbed while you're in there because you're not paying attention?
I'll take that chance.
And you have to look.
No, I don't. So anyways, she asked me one of the benefits and pros and cons, if
you will,
of being circumcised. I don't know. All I know is that I am, and that's what I want my boys to be, and I feel like that for the Roman family is the right way. I don't know the pros and cons of it all.
Well, what I wanted to know is I didn't get how it worked.
Okay.
Because I'm like, okay.
What do you mean? How what do you mean?
Okay, if you leave like a cap on a bottle of soda,
okay,
you can't pour it. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't understand what happens.
I don't either. I'm not uncircumcised, so I don't know. I'm assuming that it still works the right way, and guys have been uncircumcised, and I'm sure they're happy. I don't know that side of it, though. I don't know.
Okay, but I was just thought you were going to come to me with a bunch of knowledge of what they look like and how they work, because I thought you would probably see a lot
knowledge
of them.
of what they look like. I am not a thing expert, okay?
But
I know mine.
I feel like guys see the most things.
No. What guys are...
You're in the locker room. In baseball, you had changed into a baseball uniform in high school.
Never naked, though. I always had like my what do they call it? Not spandex, but like put the cup
Like
in,
the-
you know, like
yeah.
like I always have something on. I'm never naked in front of dudes ever. I never have been, and I never will be either.
But
Ever.
what about that? Nobody ever changed in front of you.
The only time I could say that there was like any kind of nakedness was when I joined a gym at one point, and there were just a bunch of old dudes and like the sauna, and I was like, wait. I had like a swimsuit on, and these guys are like free balling, and I'm like, wait, I'm out of here. This is ridiculous. So
And did you see anybody uncircumcised when
honey,
that happened?
let me tell you one thing about old men. Even the most straight woman would be repulsed by an old man. Like, no. So that's the only time I ever I'm like, what are you guys doing? Put a towel on. But like I wasn't looking, and I don't know.
I had assumed that you'd seen
You assumed
a plethora,
you
and
assumed wrong.
I thought that you knew all the shapes and sizes.
No, I don't.
And like the variety is
No, and you know what? To end the video, there will be no variety in the Roman family. I'm cut, my son's cut, and my future son's gonna be cut.
I feel so
Done.
guilty.
He'll be fine.